Brown is the color upgrade that rewires your wardrobe after 50. Richer than black, kinder to your complexion, and the fastest way to sharpen your style without starting over. This video gives you the exact pairings, celebrity strategies, and shade formulas that make brown the new uniform of quiet confidence and modern polish. Forget everything you thought about this color, because the browns we're talking about boost radiance, build depth, and layer like luxury. And we're starting with why science and style data agree. Brown outperforms black where it matters most, on real skin. The color comeback you didn't see coming. Brown is rising for a reason. A 2024 Color Trends study showed a 15% increase in brown apparel sales among women over 50, marking a clear shift toward tones that flatter rather than overpower. Color science backs it up. Warm browns can boost visible skin radiance by up to 20%, compared to the flattening effect of stark black. Celebrities like Viola Davis and Helen Mirren consistently lean into rich browns, pairing them with gold and bronze accents that enhance natural undertones and create a glow that black simply can't replicate. The formula is precise. Pair brown with cream, jewel tones, or deep navy to build contrast and texture. A caramel cashmere sweater worn with dark denim and cognac leather boots balances softness and structure while adding depth. The richness of brown pulls warmth from the skin, while the contrast keeps the outfit visually alive. This isn't fallback styling, it's a deliberate upgrade. Brown doesn't fade into the background. It frames you, enhances you, and sets the tone for a wardrobe that's built to last. Brown is a mood, not just a color. Brown doesn't shout, it anchors. It projects depth, quiet power, and timeless confidence. According to trend analysts, earth tones like espresso, cinnamon, and clay are outperforming cool tones in resale value by 18%, signaling lasting relevance, not seasonal hype. The appeal lies in brown's emotional tone. While black can feel sharp and distancing, brown invites connection. It's less corporate, more commanding. Michelle Obama's use of chocolate brown in public appearances shows how the color adds authority without looking rigid. Her stylists consistently pair warm browns with soft blues or dusty mauves, combinations that feel balanced and intentional. One foolproof move is to layer tonal browns, like combining an espresso wool coat with a chestnut turtleneck and beige trousers. The range creates a subtle contrast without needing bold accessories. Add matte gold earrings or a textured leather bag to finish the look. The emotional impact is grounded elegance, a calm, modern confidence that doesn't try too hard. This is how brown becomes not just a color choice, but a style, identity. Layering looks good, but the real shift happens when brown starts working for your actual complexion. That's where it gets personal and powerful. Brown and your skin tone. Brown adapts, that's its power. But the win comes from choosing the right shade for your undertone and pairing it with intentional accents. Color experts confirm that mid-tone browns like camel and copper amplify golden undertones, while cooler-toned women shine in deeper shades like espresso or ash brown. Tracee Ellis Ross often wears warm chestnuts paired with rust or amber, enhancing her golden glow. Meanwhile, Julianne Moore leans on espresso and oxblood combinations to flatter her cooler base. The method: find a base brown that sits well with your skin, then pair it with either a complementary neutral or an accent tone. For warm undertones, layer caramel with olive or mustard. For cool tones, go for mocha with navy or dusty rose. And neutrals, play the whole field: beige, sienna, mahogany, as long as the texture shifts. Think matte knit with a glossy belt. This isn't just color matching, it's strategy. Brown becomes your personal amplifier when the pairing serves your tone, not just your taste. Now that brown's working with your skin, let's talk about how it multiplies style when you build outfits that go beyond one tone. We're talking layers, textures, and real fashion architecture. How to build looks that actually work. When done right, layering brown shades can outperform black in depth, elegance, and versatility. But it only works when you combine tone, texture, and silhouette with purpose. Data from a global retail analytics platform shows a 24% increase in sales of tonal brown outfits across mid to luxury brands, confirming this isn't a trend, it's a shift. Style icons like Jennifer Lopez use tonal layering to create length and polish. She often stacks camel, walnut, and tobacco in the same look, always mixing textures. The formula is clear: vary the shade, change the fabric. For example, try a cinnamon suede jacket over a caramel ribbed knit, grounded by tailored walnut trousers. The contrast in both shade and surface keeps the outfit from going flat. Add a structured bag in espresso or oxblood and gold-rimmed sunglasses to pull focus upward. Layering browns works best when at least one piece breaks away from matte. Satin, leather, patent, or even silk scarves shift light and add depth. This is where brown becomes an architecture of style, not just a base colour. The structure's in place. Now let's sharpen the details. Accessories in brown tones are doing heavy lifting, and the right ones can upgrade your look without changing a single outfit. Brown details. Elevate your entire outfit. Brown accessories aren't filler, they're finishers. In 2025, luxury resale data from The RealReal shows that brown leather goods, especially in tones like cognac and saddle, retain 12 to 15% more resale value than black. The reason? They signal sophistication without feeling overworked. Look at how Amal Clooney uses warm brown belts and boots to anchor her monochrome looks. Her rulebook: brown accessories should never match exactly. They should relate in tone, but contrast in texture. For example, pair a sand-toned cashmere dress with a dark amber croc-embossed belt and soft suede boots. This combination builds depth and feels curated. Swap out black shoes for espresso or oxblood to soften your base and lift your complexion. Even a caramel leather handbag with brass hardware can reframe an entire outfit. The key isn't coordination, it's tension. Let your accessories contrast slightly in colour and texture, while staying in the same temperature range. These are pieces that don't just match, they define. When the accessories are doing the heavy lifting, your wardrobe doesn't have to. And here's where the styling rules get rewritten, because pairing brown with black used to be taboo. Now, it's the move that marks real confidence, the new power pairing. What used to be a fashion faux pas is now a runway standard. Brown and black together signal confidence, not confusion. In fact, a 2025 trend forecast lists this combo as the quiet luxury pairing to master, noting a 31% increase in editorial looks, mixing chocolate and onyx. The key is controlled contrast. Celebrities like Zendaya and Cate Blanchett use this duo with surgical precision. Think a black silk blouse tucked into high-waisted brown wool trousers, anchored with sharp black heels. The technique here is to not compete but complement. Start with one dominant shade, then layer in the second with intention. A black leather coat over a camel turtleneck dress, paired with mid-brown suede boots, creates elegance without rigidity. The contrast softens the severity of black, while elevating brown beyond casual. Focus on clean lines, luxe fabrics, and one unexpected accent, like a structured oxblood bag or tortoiseshell sunglasses. This pairing works because it breaks rules cleanly, and in doing so, looks both modern and timeless. It's not rebellion, it's refinement with edge. You've seen how brown builds a wardrobe. Now it's time to step into what it really gives back: clarity, confidence, and lasting personal style. The brown capsule, building a wardrobe that works. A smart wardrobe doesn't start with colour, it starts with combinations. And brown offers more flexibility than black when it comes to building a capsule that moves across seasons and settings. According to a 2025 report, searches for brown wardrobe staples have grown by 28% among women aged 45 plus, especially for tailored and natural fibre pieces. The goal isn't to buy more, it's to buy smarter. Tracy Ellis Ross and Lauren Hutton have both championed modular dressing built on rich neutrals like cocoa, taupe, and rust. Start with 5 core pieces: a deep brown tailored blazer, camel high-waisted trousers, a chocolate knit dress, caramel loafers, and an espresso leather bag. Each of these items pairs with black, navy, cream, or denim, multiplying outfit options without visual clutter. Rotate by texture. Add a silk scarf in copper or an oversized wool coat in taupe. Layer tonal browns with accent jewellery in brass or tortoise shell to build dimension. This capsule doesn't just save time, it sharpens your identity. Every piece supports the next, with pairings that keep you looking intentional, not effortful. It's more than a new colour, it's a better way to show up. Let's close with what this all means beyond the closet. Brown isn't just trending, it's transforming. It softens where black hardens, flatters where neutrals flatten, and invites presence without noise. For women over 50, it's not about following fashion. It's about curating style that reflects who you are now, with clarity and ease. Every pairing, every layer, every accent in brown builds a foundation that feels confident and modern without losing elegance. If you're rebuilding your wardrobe or just refining your edge, start with brown. It's the tone of timeless growth. Join the women upgrading their style in 2025. Subscribe, share your favourite pairings below, and build smarter with us.